Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my Maserati GranTurismo. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I really hope you enjoy it. And if you like this kind of content with my own cars, this beautiful Maserati GranTurismo, a Mercedes CL500 and a cute little MG Midget from 1970, it would be great to have you as a subscriber. So in this episode, we're heading over to Vittorio at Scuderia Cavallino Servizio in 5 Dock, which is never a good sign. Obviously, having to go to the service centre is never a good sign, but I was up at a car show in Dural a couple of weeks ago, and driving back from there, I noticed a couple of times where there seemed to be a clonk from the suspension. It was pretty rare. It wasn't consistently there, but it definitely happened. When it happened, it was noticeable. There's nothing obvious that I could think it could be. I checked underneath, there was nothing looking as if there was anything loose that was maybe hitting on something else, but best to get it checked. So we're heading over to Vittorio's now, and we'll get it up on the hoist, and hopefully we'll find out what's wrong, and hopefully it won't be anything too serious.
Was there anything specific?
No.
Turning right?
No.
Going over a driveway?
No, it was like going over a bump, but it was not anything that was repeatable, you know what I mean? I couldn't repeat it. I couldn't force it to do it. It was just like random, as it happened 3 or 4 times on that long drive back from Dural, and then apart from that, yeah, that's why it was so random, and that's why I thought, you know, you might just want to take a look underneath and see.
Yeah, we can have a look.
But the drive, clearly.
The drive hasn't, nothing's come up on the drive.
No.
At all. It's actually very tight. The suspension feels tight, the steering, the shift.
Yeah.
It actually feels, you know.
I've loved every minute of it so far,
you know,
since I had it.
It doesn't the kilometres, 35,000, it's not that much.
Yeah.
But look, let's put it up on the hoist. Let's see if there's anything under there.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
See, these bushes here.
Yep.
Back in the days, you could also change these bushes. They don't allow that anymore. When you buy arms now from Maserati,
Got to get the holes.
you've got to get the holes. You get bottom, top, and I think even the hub. Unfortunately, they make you buy the whole lot.
Yeah.
But what happens is the bushes break down in here
Yep.
and creates a lot of movement. And sometimes they even come loose, and these shims come out.
Oh yeah.
So these shims, maybe you might see one shim missing.
Yeah.
So every time we do an inspection or a service, we always try and look to make sure that these are still in there.
Yep.
Because sometimes you'll find that it's missing and there's an air gap. And therefore, with an air gap there,
Yep.
you'll have movement, side-to-side movement.
Yep.
Therefore, wearing out your tyres, you know, non-stability from the driving point of view, you know, it changes your car stuff and all that sort of stuff, camber. So, I mean, so what we look at, we just look for any visible signs of cracks in the bushes, movement, you know, we just check how much movement there is, if it's excessive, you know, if it's within tolerance, then we leave them, you know, but because they're so expensive to change, you know. The movement that these have got is acceptable.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't make a clonk, would it?
Nah, not with the amount of movement that's there. Very, very minor. And they do have flex in them, yeah? They're not rigid. They're not completely rigid. The other thing is these drop links. Sometimes as they get old, you might have a bit of a knock in them. Ball joints. Sometimes you've got play in them. But mostly on these Maseratis, the Quattroportes and the GranTurismos, is these bushes here.
Right.
And what I might do is just check the tension of each of these
Oh yeah.
arms, make sure that they're tight, they're not loose. So you see again with these.
Oh, the
these
shims.
shims?
Yep.
And I've seen that on a regular basis, where you'll see a shim come out and you'll see an air gap. And it creates all sorts of drama. So it's always important, every service, to do a front and rear tightening check.
Okay.
Make sure that these are tight, because if there's a bit of air gap here and these fall out, it creates all sorts of drama. We'll just check the play in the strut, bottom of the strut.
Oh, yeah.
Push in there.
Right, okay.
There's a little stick in here. The strut push. Yeah? Oh yeah, slight play. Okay, so there is slight play in the lower strut push. Okay, but I think at the moment, I wouldn't do it at the moment. It's not enough to say, let's do that, it's very minor. Yeah, it's that one. There's not much at all there. Yeah. It's that one there.
So there could have been a slight play in that one.
Slight play. So there's more on this lower strut push than this one.
Yeah, right.
Okay. It's that type of noise is like a little bit of a thump.
Okay.
But that one there would have to be a decent knock
Okay.
to actually notice it. That's probably why you're only noticing it intermittently.
Yeah.
You're probably going over something that's given it like a really decent hit.
Okay.
And that's probably what you're picking up, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, that's the only thing that we can see.
Okay.
And apart from some of the nuts on the ball joints and the drop link, it won't lose, but just a little bit of extra nip. Other than that, I think you're going to have to keep on driving. If it gets worse, let us know.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything that we should...
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about, 100%, nothing to worry about.
No, cool.
The safety.
Oh, that's great to hear. Fantastic. So, yeah, thanks, Vittorio. Sam, thank you so much. Thank you
Pleasure.
so much.
Anytime
Once
at all.
again,
Anytime.
great
Looking
service
after
from
our customers.
Cavallino, no,
Scuderia
Cavallino Servizio. It always gets me, that one. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks
No
a lot.
problem at all.
Cheers.
Anytime at all.
So, basically, nothing terribly wrong, which is great news because, well, you don't want anything to go wrong with your car, but so as always, fantastic service from Vittorio and his team at Scuderia Cavallino Servizio, got it right that time. Nipped up a couple of bolts in the front suspension on the right hand side, on the driver's side. That might have been where the noise was coming from, but look, nothing obvious, nothing serious, nothing that needs attention immediately. So yeah, great to get a clean bill of health. So that's just about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. One of the things that Vittorio said with these GranTurismos is that the suspension does need tightening up pretty much every service, and that's just a characteristic of the car. So that's, if you own one, that's make sure you get that done every service. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber, and hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram down here. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.